Hello, this is Questionable Coding with Vladimir, and today we're going to cover a task called FizzBuzz, which is like the default task for all the interviews. And it's pretty simple, but certain years ago an article appeared and introduced this term FizzBuzz and the task itself, and it was written that like 99% of developers just can't solve it or spend too much time solving that. So today we're going to cover the most simple implementation, the most readable one, and we'll see that it's not that hard. So let's read the task. We need to write a short program that prints each number from 1 to 100 on a new line. For each multiple of 3, print fizz instead of the number. For each multiple of 5, print buzz instead of the number. And numbers that are multiples of both 3 and 5, print FizzBuzz instead of the number. Okay, so yeah, at first we'll start with the cycle. We need to go through 100 elements. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create an index I equals 0. We can start with 1 because that's the first number, and I will go till it's less or equal 100, and I++. And in this case, I would use console log just to output each value on a next line. And I'll use an additional function. We can call it get string values, something like that. And we'll pass I there. So from our number, we'll get string if we have multiples of 3, 5, or both. So get string value is a function, and it accepts a num. We can check it if it's num, if is none or something, but let's just leave it apart right now. And what we're gonna do, we'll return num if no clause happened. And now we're going to implement our checks. So if num is divisible by 3 and num is divisible by 5, we'll return FizzBuzz. Now I prefer to copy it 2 times and remove the part that we don't need. So if num is divisible by 3, we'll return fizz. If it's divisible by 5, we'll return buzz. So we change the order of those checks, because if the number will be divisible by both 5 and 3, we don't want this check to be down below, because otherwise it will return fizz, because this will happen. But if we'll put it on the top, at first it will check it, and it will deal properly with such cases, like edge cases, and then it will go through other cases. So let's output it. I already tried it, and yeah, that worked. Let's check the numbers. So 1, 2, fizz, 4, buzz, fizz once again, and then when we have 15, we have FizzBuzz. So it's working pretty well. Yeah, and I think this implementation is quite readable. It's using a separate function. We could do it also in the flow, but then instead of return, we had to do a console log and just continue our cycle. So it will be a bit different, but I think that will do for now. Yeah, thanks for watching.